Good morning, brothers, and thank you, Mike, for your continued teaching in Galatians 2:6. And I love that. I really love this, how those who were influential and pillars added nothing to his message. There was nothing to add. Oh, we have nothing to add. You have the message correctly. Right? They added nothing to the message, and we therefore add nothing to the message. If we add anything to the message of the cross, that is, that Jesus died for the forgiveness of sins according to the Scriptures, and that he raised on the third day according to the Scriptures. If we add anything to that, we turn it into another gospel, which is no gospel at all. And so it is Jesus Christ and him crucified for the forgiveness of sins, for the transformation of lives. This is what changes people. That's why the message of the cross is for salvation and transformation, sanctification. It's the only message we need. If we begin to add anything to it, then we're speaking another gospel. We're painting another picture, and distorting. And we saw that in Galatians 1. It's no gospel at all. They added to it, and it became no gospel at all in chapter 1. And so now we see that they added nothing to it. It was simply Jesus Christ and him crucified and raised on the third day. And so when we counsel, when we preach, when we teach, we take people to the cross. And the reason is that this is where our hearts are affected and transformed, and our thinking is corrected. And so this is why it's called the power of God, right? It's power for those that need to be saved. And so we deliver the message to them and let their hearts be cut and overwhelmed with the love of Christ on the cross. And for those that are already saved and that are struggling with habitual sin or whatever it might be, fear. There's a really good book, by the way, called Looking to Jesus. And this is a good example of how the gospel's for unbelievers and for believers. We don't add to the message. Yes, if we are already saved, we still need to hear the message of the cross for encouragement, for empowerment, for fulfillment, to be filled, right? To be filled to overflowing. And then we pour out to others. And we share this incredible, powerful cross that's able to save you and keep you and anchor you and stabilize you. There is nothing else we need to add. Just look. Look at the blood on the doorpost and get ready. Get ready for freedom. Get ready for the journey. Now you're out in the journey. Now what? The Red Sea crossing. Get ready for another miracle. One miracle after another. At the cross, you see the blood. You saw the lamb. You're leaving Egypt. And now you're out there. You're saved. You're saved from that slavery, right? Now you're out in the wilderness. You're out. You're going and thriving. And now you're at the Red Sea crossing. And you walk through dry ground. And there's Jesus with his Red Sea of blood. We walk through on dry ground. We have freedom, continued freedom. And as the waters came back, the enemy was defeated. And the door was closed back to Egypt, so to speak. Right? So on and on we go, moving forward in this life, looking to the cross over and over for our daily living, daily filling, daily food, daily sanctification. And when we fall, what do? We don't look at the fall and examine it, and it's like examining the snake bite. No, look again, and be lifted up, and stand up, and be stabilized once again at the cross. I love you, brothers, and we'd love to hear from more of you when you're able, and when you have a chance.